Yeah. Pull up trading view real quick.
Oh, yeah, I think mine's still sharing.
Is this my screen share? Yeah, you want me to start screen sharing? All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna pull this up. Yo, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Stock Plug Investments. Today we got a good class for y'all. As you can see, today we're talking about how to read stock charts. And the example we're gonna use for it is Dogecoin. I know it's a big hype around Dogecoin right now. So we're gonna talk about Dogecoin. In the meantime, while we let people get up in here, we're gonna answer any questions y'all got. If y'all got any questions, put them in the chat. We're gonna answer any questions y'all got. I'm gonna clear this. Yep, I'm gonna clear this chart. See, I see. I gotta redraw all my lines, but it's worth it. Let me show y'all, man. What's going on? These supporting. Look at them on my alerts. It's cool. I could do it all over again.
Oh, this Doge right here?
Yeah, this Doge. See, I already had it marked up, boy. I've been trading this boy. For real. Yeah. Yeah, this Doge on the hour time frame. Yeah. Clean slate.
Man, they're gonna go to $1. Watch.
Yeah, man. Wait till I show you the charts on this, man. You like, what? You're gonna see why people predicting this, why it's $1 and whatnot. Like, let me take off everything. Maze, get it out of here. We don't even need no volume right now. I'm gonna make these candles bigger. Just like that. Dogecoin. This on the monthly chart. Look at that.
Crazy.
Been doing that. But yeah, man, if y'all got any questions, we're gonna answer a few questions before we start the lesson. I want to pull up these the posts I put up today about the candles. So we'll be playing it, yeah. Matter of fact, can you see if you can find that image, bro? And then when we get to it, you could I'll just screen share with you. You know what I mean?
Oh, that sounds good.
Show you.
You should be able to just pull it up on your screen share though, on the gram.
Oh,
yeah. On the gram.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'll find it pretty fast on Google for real. Cause we gotta start there first, anyways. At the candles.
Sure. They put a real candlestick.
I know, right?
Stock analogy.
Here we go, right here. This what I posted right here. This image right here, and then this one too. But we're gonna start with this right here. Explain this real good. Yep. So before we start even learning about how to read charts and all that, first thing we got to do is learn how to read these candles. And learning how to read these candles will make it a lot easier when you see these charts, because you would know exactly what each candle means and what it did that on that time frame, whether it be a day, a month, or whatever. So if y'all seen the post on the channel, Stock Plug Investments on IG, Same thing on YouTube. I posted this image, and this is a bullish candle, meaning the stock went up. If you see a green candle, the stock went up. If you see a red candle, the stock went down. So the way you read this, oh yeah, well, first of all, it's different type of candles. Let me pull that up real quick. Candles right here. And this is the app we using to even do the charting is TradingView. You could pull up tradingview.com. This what a lot of the main traders use. It's a real simple
You download the app too, yeah.
Yeah, and it's free. And the charts just look real good on it. It's easy to see what's going on in the charts.
You pull up stocks, crypto.
All that. You know, this Doge.
Like other currencies on here too.
Yeah.
I ain't into the forex and all that.
Yeah, I ain't in that, man. I gave it a shot for a second, man. I had to get where the real money was at. So so we go to tradingview.com and you can create an account. It's free. And it's like one of the easiest ways to read some charts. So once you go here, a few things I want to touch on before we even get to the candles is how to even use the app and some of the main important things about the app. So when you get on the app, right here, what we got right here is the time frames. And these up here is time frames. And you can get to those right here. Push it down, pick the time frame you want to be on. And whichever time frame you pick, that's what the candle is going to represent. One candle represents 1 month. One of these is a month. Every candle is 1 month. So you can go to the week, and every candle is a week. You know what I mean? Go to the day. They stretch it out. Every candle is a day. You know what I mean? Even hour. You can even take it down to seconds. Seconds and minutes, you know, so
that's actually go to the 30-second one time. Let me see what's
going on. I got you. 30 seconds, it get real choppy on the 30-second, man. It get real choppy, like.
That's on me. They start trading for real.
Look at that. This DOGECOIN, by the way, y'all. This is the journey of the coin, man. And this every 30 seconds.
Overall, though.
Yeah, every single one of these little dots, one of these little candles is 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. You can go to 1 second too, though. I think. Let me see.
I'm about to say, if they got 1 second, that's great.
I think you can.
That's tick by tick.
Boom.
Yeah, that's tick by tick.
Well, all right, let me chill. We ain't doing all that. All right, look, so boom. So that's the first thing, right? So these are the time frames right up here. Then what you want to do is you want to click over here, type in the stock you want, click right here, type in the stock you want, and then it's going to show right here. We already did that. So yeah, we don't, let me get my chart back together, man. Bro, got me out here looking crazy.
Yeah, but y'all zoned out.
Yeah, that's how little history this stock got. Like, it ain't really go nowhere, man.
It ain't really worth that much. Like,
yeah, like crazy. It's crazy. So that look better. All right, so these are the time frames, and then you can also change the candles. So I think it started out with the bar candles, and that's these right here. We don't use these. These look crazy. Like this one trying to confuse you with all that. So we go to actual candles right here. Candles, and that's how you get these. And these are the candles we're going to talk about right here. And I'm about to explain these type of candles and what the whole candle means. So right here, this part right here is the body of the candle. The part that's in green is called the body of the candle. And when it's green, that means the stock went up. So it started right here. It opened up. When the market opened at 9:30, the stock opened right here, opening price. And then it closed right here at the top, closing price. Now, y'all probably asking, what's these wicks or what's these things coming out the bottom? These are called wicks. And all that is, it just represent how low or high the stock actually went before it opened or before it closed. So it might have opened right here and then came all the way down here, dropped $4, and then ran all the way back up to 112 and then closed right here. Well, that's how that worked. That's a bullish candle. This green candle right here. It's a bullish candle, and that's how you read it. And this one right here is just the opposite, the exact opposite. This is a bearish candle, meaning that the stock is going down. Bullish is like the horns of a bull is going up, so the stock is going up, and bearish, you want to think like a bear mauling on you, swinging down. The stock is going down. So right here, this is a bearish candle. The stock is going down. So they got the same layout. It opened at the top though, because if the stock go down, it's gonna open up and then close down. So it'll open up here. It probably popped up here real quick at the beginning of the day, probably for like an hour or so. It really only take 30 minutes to make that move, and then fall all the way back down. And then it probably came right here and then closed up here in the last 30 minutes or hour or so. So that's how you read these candles. And you got to kind of remember that, because when you do that, you can understand what you're seeing in the chart. You know what I mean? Like today, DOGECOIN had a nice day. It had a real nice day today. You know what I mean? Look at that. It opened right here at what? Yeah, that's about 44. And if you hover over the candle at the top up here, it'll tell you everything you need to know.
Oh yeah.
Open,
open,
high, low,
and
close. You know what I mean? So boom, right here on this candle, it opened at or the low was 39 cents and the high was 60 cents, bro. That's a 21 cent move. Like that's really nice for this. Yeah, for those, like that's nice, bro. Like you can't really knock that move.
And it had a low of 40 cents too. So
yeah,
that is a 21 cent move.
And if you look at it, probably the biggest move it had was this day in April, where it went from 17 cents to 44. That was a nice day.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that day too. I scalped it that day. I got a little profit off of that day, matter of fact. Yeah, the 16th, yeah. But yeah, so that's how you read these candles, and you can. It's all the same on a time frame, you know.
Gotta remind them like each candle equals the time frame that you click. So like now you on a month. Each candle is a month. So like we look at the last one, that's the past month. Yeah. The low was, what's the low on that?
The low on this was 32 cents.
Yeah.
32 cents. The high was 60 cents, which was today.
That's the whole month. That's the whole month.
And then, you know, the month before or whatever, the low was 5 cents. Low was 5 cents. That boy ran to 44. So man, that's
April.
Man,
yeah,
you like
that's when it started running at the beginning of April. Yep.
You like 8x your bread on that move.
2 months.
That's 2 crazy. Months. Yeah, and this just from here to here, just this 1 month. If you had $1,000 in there, you would have made 8,000 easy. Okay. You 8 times your bread. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people run into Dogecoin right now, because it's making them big moves because it's so cheap and the hype around is so crazy.
Definitely not throw all your money in there, man. I know y'all see the dude on YouTube that made $1 million and all that. Or if y'all ain't heard of him, people getting rich off Dogecoin, man. But don't invest all your money into it, man.
If you smart, you get in, get out, and then you do it again.
Or you just get in and you just hold. You know
or just hold.
Hold it for a year. See what it do.
It's 2 ways to play it. It's 2 ways to play it. Like you can hold it for a long time.
I ain't got much in there.
Yeah. And just put something small, not so large amount. You want to put something you willing to lose.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what can happen with this. You know what I mean? But you don't put no
like a lottery ticket.
What you can
Mark Cuban wound up saying that Dogecoin is safer than a lottery ticket. At that point, I'm like, I'm like, man, I gotta get in, man.
Yeah. And even Elon Musk crazy on Doge, bro. And he supposed to be going on SNL, I think, on the 8th or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend, actually.
Yeah, so He probably gonna mention it. That's probably why I was running up.
Pump it up. You're gonna pump it up to $1 guaranteed.
Exactly. So speaking of it going to $1, let me show y'all something real quick. So boom, this is on an hour time frame right here. Hour time frame, y'all. So I'm about to show you. This is the best time frame because this way you can see the biggest moves it made. So this way you can like draw like trend lines and support and resistance and find out what it's about to do. So before we even start marking this chart up, let me tell y'all the basics to trading using these charts. The basic is buy support, sell resistance. Buy support, sell resistance. And let me show you what that is. So support is just a point where the stock go down to that line, and then when it hit that line, it go back up. So to draw a support line, what you do is you go over here to the left with his line at, click on that arrow, and then we want to draw we want the extended line, because these stocks respect these lines basically for forever. Like you can go back years and see the stock do the same thing at the same line. So you click on the line.
Oh no, this guy just knocked over my Wi-Fi box.
My bad, y'all. That was the wrong line. We want the horizontal line. And then we just find spots where you see the stock consolidating that, where it's like 3 or more stocks or 3 or more candles, stopping right there. So boom, you could pick right there. You see how all these let me get rid of some of these lines. I didn't even know these is in here. Oh, this must be a good one. I'm gonna keep that line. I'm gonna keep that. See, I already had that one set right there. Let me do another one down here. So look, we just want to find a spot where you see the stock like coming to that line and reversing. So right here, you can see the stock is clearly respecting this line. Boom, come up to it. Boom, 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 boom. Like you only need 2 or 3 candles in one area for it to be considered a support or resistance. So it'll come down to it, it'll stop, then go back up, and then probably come down later, stuff like that. And then you can see we're gonna get some more lines in here too. Like look right here. This is a good support right here. I bought right here before.
Around 28 cents.
Yeah, so you can use these lines at the wicks, at the bottom of these candles, or the bodies. So right here, it'll be using the bodies of the candles. So it touch, you can put it like right there. Look at that, respecting the bottom, top of this one, even touching that one. So that's a good area. And then you can see when it come down here, do the same thing, come to this line, come close to this line, so that's how you know it's valid. Like that's a good line. And you just do that in like certain areas on the chart where you see like a lot of them congested in that area. So this is called a support. Well, first of all, it's resistance. So resistance means it come up to the line, boom, it hit the line and it stop and then go the other way. Then the next day it might come up to the line and break through. So now when it go through it, now it's going to use that same line of support. When it come back down to it, it's going to go back up. See the green candle bounced off, it went right back up. And now it's above the line, so it's going to try to stay above the line. And this the other one we drew last time, the other trend line we drew. Look how I went to it. Boom. All right, that's too high for me. You know what I mean?
That's considered another support, right?
The one at the top?
No, the one at the bottom.
So yeah, this support, yep. So you see the stock respecting it heavily. So look, even right here, it's still support over here. You know what I mean?
And so that one, the support, the one at the top, in the middle, that's like another support for real because it passed that point as well.
Right. So they all support and resistance. It just matters if the stock is above or below it.
Right, yeah, at the moment. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's important to mention. They all supporting resistance. It's just if the stock is above it or below it. So when it was below it, this line right here was resistance.
So much.
Yeah,
that was resistance before it went over.
Yeah. And now when they get above it, now it's gonna turn green and use it as support. Boom, we safe now. Now we ain't going below it. Bet. You know what I mean? And then even when you go below this is in a 1 hour candle. So it went below for an hour, then came back up. You know what I mean? The next day it was right above it. You know what I mean? Using that support again. So that's how that worked. Bond support and resistance. We buy support when it's above the line and it comes to the green line, we buy that. Boom, it's right here. We buying that. It's going back up for a little bit. You know what I mean? And then you see the resistance.
Zoom out a little bit on it.
I got you.
Shit was popping right now.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's all the way up here, though. So, look, let's go to what's going on right now. Look at that. It's consolidating in here. This on the hour time frame, y'all. So
that's about to be another support right there.
The hour,
yeah. 44
So you come in here and draw lines. Boom, look at this. Oh, I already had this line drew. I think that's the line I drew already. But you can put one down here at the bottom. Boom. Now it's using that support. Right now it's support, but once it go down under this line, it become resistance.
Yeah, I mean? Reach that point again.
So since we drew this in there already and it was respecting it back then, we can turn this to the new support. Boom, it's coming down here. When it come down to 42, I'm gonna get a little bit and catch it move back up again.
That's how you do it right there.
That's how I do it. That's how I play this stock. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make money every single day on this. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's definitely possible because this stock is volatile. This ain't even no stock. This currency, cryptocurrency is real volatile.
Definitely, yeah. That's why so many lines right now.
Exactly.
Supports and resistance.
And then you can just come in here and keep making these lines. So we ain't gonna mark up the chart with support and resistance. Now let me give y'all a quick little lesson on charting these because I want y'all to see this, like how much these stocks really respect these lines. So what I'm going to do right now is draw a channel for this stock. And to draw a channel, we need a line at the bottom that the chart tend to respect, and we need a line at the top that the chart tend to respect. So to do that, we need to come over here, and this is where we get the extended line. Boom. Pull that out, and you want to find the lowest points on the stock, some of the lowest points. And when you do that, you just want to connect at least two to 3 points. See where the stock respect that line at least 2 to 3 times. He's got to touch the candles, at least 2 to 3 spots. So, and you want to catch the bottom of them, of course, because this is the bottom of the channel. So, boom. See, it ain't going no lower than that right there. Same thing right here. Boom, it ain't going no lower than that. Right here. So we got a lot of touches right here on the bottom. And then we do the same thing on the top, but it's a little opposite. Now we want to go to the highest points, catch 2 or 3 candles. And we want to touch some of the high points on these ones now. You know what I mean? Where it touches many candles for real, but at minimum, you only need 2 to 3, but at minimum, 2 to 3. You know what I mean? So, boom. It's the channel. Now, look. We're going to teach all about this, but right here, this is a wedge, is what this is for. Let me make this big so y'all can see it a little clearer. Boom, thick lines. We want some thick lines. If you notice, the stock stay in these lines. You know what I mean? It go from the bottom to the top. You know what I mean? It just keep doing that from the bottom to the top until it break out of the channel it's in.
And that's exactly what it did.
Yeah, this channel ends around here. You know what I mean? You can see the stock respecting it. You can even lift it up more. Ain't no perfect way to have it, but long as it look like it makes sense, it's enough points being touched and all that, because other people do the same exact thing. So they looking at what you looking at if they doing it right. So that's when they start throwing money at it. You know what I mean? So look how it snaked this way. It popped all the way up, went to the top. This one it hit 43 the first time or 58. Then it came down halfway. Pop gave it another sympathy play, went back up again, and then came all the way to the bottom of the channel. And it rolled the bottom of the channel. And then once it get to the top, the channel end right here. So it either got to do one thing, go up or go down. That's the only thing it can do. It usually tend to break out when these lines end. So right now it broke out like it was supposed to. And then let me show y'all why I say it's going to $1, and why a lot of people say it's going to $1 is because then you can see like
that's
this.
Basically when
this is the trajectory of the dollar. Look, this is a channel too. You can adjust it how you want. Only reason I lifted it up is because the stock went up here, and now look how these candles up here is respecting the hell out this line.
Oh, right. I was just about to say that. That's another resistance right there around 50. Exactly. That's why.
So every line we draw is resistance. It's resistance. It definitely is. That's why we create these channels. You're right, bro. Exactly. So boom, it's respecting that line, but it's outside the channel. Every stock comes back to the channel. You got to remember that. No matter how good the stock is, no matter how good it is. I can show you stocks from that's been around 50 years, and it didn't blew out the channel, and it might even took a year or two before they come back, but it come back to that channel if that channel is still going.
Pull up Apple right quick. They got a nice, good history.
I am. Let me finish this off right here. Look. So this is why they saying it's going to $1, because look how the channel end right here. This is about close to $1. You know what I mean? 90 cents. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you can say it's going to $1, because it can always break out and go above it. You know what I mean? And then probably come back to it. But when it gets to this point, it's either going up or it's going down. Flat out. Ain't no guessing. It got to do one of those. You know what I mean? If it go up, it's probably going to go to like $1, probably more. If it go down, it's probably going down heavy because the channel over with. So
yeah,
now it's going to be in uncharted territory. So it's like, you're going to have to create a whole new channel and everything. Or honestly, you probably won't, because you could do it like this. I put it right there because right now this is what it's looking like. But if the stock just keep going, I'm probably going to have to raise this up a little bit and then see where its trajectory is. You know what I mean? All this time down here, it could be at $1.60. You know what I mean? If it stay in this channel.
Which it should, for real, for real. Yeah. If you don't break that not resistance, but what's the name?
Break this?
No, that's the resistance.
Yeah.
I meant the what's the name? Support, I meant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the resistance. Like if it break out of that support, then you don't know where it's gonna go. But as long as you stay between them two lines right there, that channel, like you were saying, that was gonna keep running.
Yeah. Now this is on the hour time frame now. And let me show y'all what it look like when you go to like the day. See if these same lines is respected. Look at that.
Sure, yeah.
Look at that. Like, that's a trajectory.
That's in one day. Ooh. Yeah. It might run to 80 cents tonight.
Right, bro. Like,
for real, for real.
Let me.
For real,
there's a lot of ways to play this. Like we said, like you can hold it long and wait for it to hit that $1 or whatever, or even longer. Or you know what I mean? You could do what I do is I scalp this. Honestly, let me tell you how I move. I find my support and resistance on a good time frame, so about an hour time frame. I find as many support and resistance like I can find, or at least the strong ones. You know what I mean? Where it's a lot of action in that area, like right here. This is strong. This is strong support right here. Boom. So I'll wait till this stock come down to like right here, and I'll load up. I get $1,000 worth of this. You know what I mean? I get $1,000 worth, not too much, not too little. Like, you know what I mean? Get $1,000 worth and wait till it pop back up to this line right here. This resistance, and I'll sell it. Yeah, that's an 8-cent move with $1,000 worth of shares. You know what I mean? So if it come down to 41, I can get about 2 shares per dollar. So at least 2,000 shares at minimum. You know what I mean? So it's more than that. It's probably like 2,300 or something like that. And then I'll take it for a little $8 move, and I cash out them a couple $100, and I'll wait till it do it again. You know what I mean? Just do it every day, because every day is running up and down. Like, boom, you could do it 8 hours because you don't get no day trade or you don't get no day trades on cryptocurrency. We'll talk about that later though. But yeah, like, bro, there's a lot of ways to play this, man. Just be careful, man. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Be careful. Yeah. Bro, I want to look up Apple.
Yeah, pull up Apple. They got a good history, man. AA.
Oh, it's AA. I always forget Apple. All right, I charted Apple up. I already know my chart probably look crazy. I don't know if I could really erase this because I got plans for Apple, so I can't erase this chart, y'all.
No, don't erase it. Don't erase it.
Make these lines right here.
Yeah, you got all type. That's because it got so much history, though. Like,
yeah, and it's on the day.
So many different channels.
So look at the look. So I did this chart a long time. I probably did this when I first started learning. So let me adjust it now. Actually, let me hit it with a little sauce. You know what I mean? Boom. That down here. This on the monthly time frame. This is the stock on the monthly time frame. So just like right there. Boom. I really have it like right here, like that being the channel, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this up here a little bit because that bitch is up there. Ooh, look at that.
Apple been running.
Yeah,
that stock split.
Ran to that top, that tippy top. Boom, I'll probably put it like right there or something like that to see like what it's doing. But then if you want to have a channel and see what the channel was, you could look at it like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's out the channel right now, but look at its potential. Like, months from now, it could be all the way up here. But it's so high, like it's coming back down.
It's coming the lowest. The lowest the resistance is what's that, 80, around 80 right there?
Yeah, a couple of resistance. Oh, you talking about right here or down here?
Is that no, that ain't no resistance. You gotta come back.
No, yeah. So line on here is support or resistance. It just depends on where the stock at right now. You know, so everything under there is gonna be support until it break through it.
Right.
It's gonna break through it. It just take more time. When they run into these lines, it don't mean it ain't gonna never get through it. It just take more time.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just take more time. So depending on the time frame. And this is the monthly. So every candle is a month. But if you see the channel, it went from the bottom to the top, bottom to the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just kept doing that. And then eventually it break out, but it got to come back to the channel. So it'll probably come down right here.
Yeah.
Years, you know what I mean? I can definitely see Apple coming down to like $100, and I'm getting a lot of.
That's where I'm hoping to go to, man. That's why I wanted to look at it right quick.
Right.
From the looks of it, it's looking like it's gonna happen real soon.
Yeah, look at that. Look how many times it went to this resistance right here. Nope. Yeah, I mean, it ain't ready to go no higher right now. Then now it's using this as support. Look at that. Coming down. You know what I mean? So in the last 2 months, it's just been right between these two lines right here. Like literally between these lines, like
it's about to go back down to that channel.
Yeah, like it's consolidating right now. That's what it do. It's consolidating right now until it's like, all right, I'm tired. Let me go ahead and get back down here to where I need to be. And it can consolidate for years. You know
it probably is gonna do that, honestly, because it's a dividend stock too. So dividend stocks consolidate a lot.
Yeah. It can consolidate all the way over here and then take a little dip and it only hit $100.
Yeah.
Because then it's in the channel again. Then some more time passed by. Then it hit the bottom of the channel or it probably do it in one day. Like these stocks can really go from the top to the bottom in one day.
Yeah, man.
Y'all seen that with Doge. Doge definitely was doing that. Look at Doge on the day hitting the top to the bottom in the day. From the bottom to the top. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That was from the bottom to the top.
That movement crazy, man.
Like this is on the
people
day.
that got all them $100,000s in there, man. I would be so scared. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, bro.
Man.
If I got 100 bands in Dogecoin and my net worth only like $1 million, that's 10% of my net worth.
Hey, man, I definitely put about 5%.
I'm about to say you put 10% in Doge.
I have the other 5% in like crypto or something. Different cryptos.
Definitely. You gotta have some crypto. I don't say you gotta have some, but it's smart to have some.
It's smart to have some for sure. So y'all see how Dogecoin respecting this channel. You know what I mean? Boom, was at the top of the channel. So you can kind of guess what's about to happen. It ain't gotta go down, but it definitely could go down. The traders, people that do this every day, they looking at this. They going off of this.
They waiting.
They know it can run out, but they still gonna sell right here.
Around 41 cents. Yeah, they waiting for that flip right there.
I know I am.
Gonna pile back in.
Yeah, I'm back in right here. You know what I mean? This was today. It was down there. That was this morning though, probably when it was that low. But yeah, when it come down here, I'm getting some. I'm gonna get some like right here. This seemed like a strong 134.
If you go down there, that's why I'm saying all this anticipation with Elon Musk on Saturday.
Right. I mean, hey, it could. Yeah, I know, right? It could fall in like 2 days, and then that weekend coming, it go crazy.
Right. Yeah.
But even look, when it was down here, the wick came all the way down here to 14. They're like, and it closed all the way up here. This is a hammer candle right here, by the way. Like, this is a bullish sign right here. When you see this, like it's square at the top, and then they got this long wick. Think of it like a hammer. Like that boy is about to go to work, and that's exactly what he did. This hammer camera form. It went to the bottom of this channel, consolidated for 3 days in a row. All right, I'm gonna stay in this little bitty area. Then I'm taking off. That's like what he did. And I've been floating with this move for real. Cause I knew it was going to the top. Now I'm about to, scalp on the way down. Then when it get here, I'm doing it again. We out of here. But yeah, that was just a little quick class on charting. We definitely gonna touch on all of this a lot more on the next videos. And we're gonna get more into depth, keep repeating this so y'all can like understand it and learn it yourself. Like this information is really priceless, bro. Because
definitely.
If you learn this,
knowledge is so much power. You just don't know, man.
You learn this, you can literally make money every day. I make money every day, bro.
You see the patterns. History gonna repeat itself, man. History gonna repeat itself. You see the patterns. You see his respecting the lines.
Yeah.
Most of the time, 70% of the time, it's gonna come back to that support. So
this stuff I'm teaching y'all, bro. I paid thousands of dollars to learn this, man.
Yeah,
and it's worth it. It's like I've been making that
knowledge, man.
It's worth it though.
And invest your time too. Time is money. You gotta invest that time, man.
Exactly. And you know what I mean? You build it up, you build your account up, man. You can definitely make 100K on Doge in a day if you got a big enough account. You gotta have that big enough account. Like this stock is cheap, so every time it go up 20, 30 cents, it's doubling up. Like this boy was at 14 cents the 23rd, bro. That's like 2 weeks ago.
Man.
Yeah, 14 cents, bro. It doubled that. It doubled that in no time. Boom, that's about double right here. 28. Then double 28. Well, it ain't, it did double 28 because it hit 60. Boom, doubled it again. Like, bro, that's like 4X your bread, man.
It definitely is, man.
$1,000 turn to 4 bands. You know what I mean? And the more you got, but just don't get greedy, bro. That's the name of the game.
Like definitely don't get greedy when you see other people get greedy.
Oh yeah,
definitely don't do that. Like if you ain't already know about Dogecoin when it was under a penny, and And if you wasn't already in Dogecoin, don't even like get in it. Like you already too late. I ain't gonna say you too late, but if you know information like this, you can make money.
Yeah.
Don't just throw your cash in there. You feel me? Not knowing what you're doing. But yeah, man.
Every day, bro. Every day, B. So yeah, I definitely recommend. If you ain't got time to trade this every day, man, just throw $100 at this, man. Throw something slight at it. Throw a small amount of money that you willing to lose, or you willing to not trip about if it go down. Because once it falls, it's gonna trip. It's gonna go down. Like it can come back down to like 35 on y'all. People get to panicking because they bought it at 50 cents. You losing a lot of money. You almost lost half your bread.
Don't say it.
Just don't panic, bro. If anything, buy more because it's cheap. Wait for it to pull up again.
Or go ahead and pull up TradingView and pull up the chart. Pull up what bro just taught y'all, man.
Yeah.
Look and see if it got any support or resistance. You know what I'm saying? And go off that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, man. But if we ain't got no questions, man.
Yeah, I got the chat box pulled up right here.
Yeah, appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Did you was you able to find that quote, bro, for him, or how they posted on the ground?
Oh, yeah, already died.
All right, that's cool. We're gonna post it on the ground. We're gonna have a quote of the day posted on the ground for y'all right after class. You know what I mean? If you got my number, you can hit me up. We can talk this stock stuff, man. Give me why it's good, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna start charging soon.
Yeah, for real.
My time is valuable too, because I'm
tap in, man. If y'all need to play the video back, if y'all ain't get it, go ahead and do that, man. It's on YouTube. YouTube is free. Like bro said, man, you're gonna start charging for this info, man. It's important info right here, man.
And we definitely gonna keep going over this, man. So keep tapping in, and it'll become easier to remember, and it becomes second nature. So you can just look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's overbought. I don't need to mess with that right now. Let me wait till it come down here, and then I can throw a nice bag at it and just wait for it to go back up. That's how you play it. That's how the wealthiest people in the stock market play it. They buy at the bottom of the channel, and they just catch that long move to the top, and then they sell when they hit right here. Even though they know it's
sell the resistance.
Yeah.
Support, sell the resistance.
It's hard to not get greedy, man. When you see your numbers going up, bro.
Yeah, it is, man. Take profits. That's what bro taught me. Take profits, man.
It's hard to sell when you up. And it sounds crazy. You would think, yeah, I'm taking.
You gonna feel like it's gonna keep running. If you already up 100%, you gonna feel like it's gonna keep running. But in reality, go ahead and take them profits, man. You're supposed to take profits at 10%, really.
Facts.
Really.
Facts. Yeah, I mean, that's for the new traders, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Tapping in Stock Plug Investments, man. Make sure y'all follow the page.
Yes, sir. Subscribe to the channel, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, like this video. Hit that notification bell so when we do go live, y'all can know off top. You know, we go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Usually the time is 7 o'clock. Today was a little different, bro. I had to make some moves, you know. But yeah, and then on Sunday we do Money Talk Sunday. So if y'all got any questions.
Oh yeah, my fault, bro. But for everybody that watched the last video, I'm gonna show my dividend portfolio on Sundays. And yeah, we can do some charting during the week.
Oh yeah, bro, dividend portfolio nasty, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait to show y'all this, man.
I'm trying to catch
income for real, man.
Yeah, bro, eating, man. Bro, eating. All right, so yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man.
For sure.